Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. And the market's got me confused these last couple of days. Sterling dollar seems to be still showing signs of life, and we'll get into that one in a second. But right now, we're talking about good old dollar yen. Um, what we have in dollar yen is short-term resistance and a continuum of strength above 156.17. Break of 156.17 could open us up to 156.80. Um, it needs to hold above 155.49 right now in order to actually try to punch through this. A breakdown through 155.49 actually sends us down towards the 155.20 level, 155, the figure down here. And then, of course, we have that major point of 154.40, where I've been talking about the whole weight of the upward movement is based off of that level. That level is a critical price for dollar yen. It needs to hold above that in order to show that it still has continued strength. But today, the real important point to show some strength as of 7:35 in the morning on January 22nd, 2025, is that what happened to it? 155.17 right there. Actually, it should do this. 155.20, sorry. 17 is good. 17.9 right there. That's an important point for dollar yen. So there we have the levels for dollar yen today. Important to watch this 49 level. It has to hold above this in order to try to punch through. Now it could slide down to the figure, maybe 15 level and then reverse back up. But the point that I'm looking at is this, 156.17. Sorry, 156.17. Okay, excuse me. Let's move over to sterling dollar. All right, sterling basically is recovered a little bit. Hasn't really fully said we're in a blown, reversal point, but it's actually threatening, and I'm a little bit confused with it. Right now, as it stands, it has to hold above 123, 123, the figure, really. I'll move this level down a little bit. I know I'm a little bit far away. A warning would be, a break of 123. Where is it? 123.15. That's an important point. This thing see right here, this low bar's close actually, but I moved it down to this first. It's not truly a breakaway bar on the 1 hour. This is actually the breakaway bar, but we're starting to slow down a little bit. Sterling yen is also going to be part of this this movement of sterling. And so actually what was interesting was that sterling dollar was the one that started to move and dollar yen was the one that was pinned. It was always, for the months, it's been the opposite way around, that sterling slowly drifting lower, dollar yen moving up and down, volatility crazy. But right now it's got to hold above the 123, the figure, in order to continue. Where's the resistance? Well, we got resistance at 124. 124.25 up here. That's fine. 120, 124.26. So sterling now is in a like consolidation. Let's say we're like this right now. 123, 124.25. The 20 level is important. The 15 level is important. If it gets through that, it's basically showing that it's coming back down to this lower area right here of the 123, the figure 122.20-ish. I thought sterling was going back down towards the 120.12 funny. I've been talking about that. It basically said, no, going the other way right now. So I really been watching dollar yen really as a clue to sterling yen, because that's the one I'm interested in, is sterling yen. Sterling yen right now has to hold above 193, 192. Sorry, I mean I screw up my big figures all the time. 192.13, and basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this close on this bar right here. Here was basically the breakaway bar, right on the 1 hour. I broke away of this small consolidation. It came up a little bit. It needed to get over 193.05 really to start to say, hey, we're going back up. I'm not saying it's bearish right now. It is neutral to bearish, neutral to slightly bearish. Even though it has recovered significantly, it hasn't shifted from neutral to bullish or straight up bullish. It's just neutral to bearish. So the important point right now is this 192.13 has to hold above that. If it breaks that, most likely you come back down to this 191.50 level. If that breaks, then we're looking at 191 again. Now, a break of 193.05, it's going to have significant resistance right now. Hasn't cleared out all the bears yet. Let me see if I can get a level here. Oh, bush. Okay, a breakthrough 193.05. There's resistance at 193.85. So holding above 192, breaking 193.05, we're going to have resistance up to 193.85. Now, the important point is really a break of 193.85 would start to shift this thing from neutral to bearish back to neutral, actually slightly bullish. So that's the point that we got to look at of the points. 193, 192, 11, real important, hold above. A break of 193.03, opening up 193.85. If it breaks this 192.11, we got 191.59. Let's go over to euro yen. Okay, euro yen is hit an important point at 162.84. Really, now this level has to be moved down to, I would go 162. I would go to this low bar's close. I would give it a little skid. Maybe hang on a second. Let me look. Yeah, I'll go to this low bar's close. 162.30. I'm using actually this downward movement's close as a point that's important for it to hold above. If it breaks down through this level, it's most likely going down to 161. Hang on here, right here. Let's move this one up, right down to this low. You have to be cautious of like the low bar's close in 98, but really you could probably try to attempt a 161.84. Now, a break of 162.84 showing strength. We're going to have resistance at 163.80, 163.80, 163.80. That's what it is. 163.80. So here are your points. A break close above this, most likely we could start tracking and trading in this range. I still think that this is neutral to bearish. A break of the 162.30 shows a little bit of weakness back down into this area here. And a break of that brings us right back down into this consolidation area. So that's what we got going on in the currencies. January 22nd, 2025, 7:45 in the morning, 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Gave you the market in 9 minutes. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, always enjoy the party, dance near the door. Cheers.